Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of Bit6. Let's continue with Update Chimps. This series we're starting all over again. I will show you an updated strategy to be able to beat Chimps, get the black border, minimizing RNG, using no heroes, and yeah, going with a very fast and efficient strategy. Now this map right here, Hedge, it's one of the exceptions that I will need to change a little bit the early game to be able to adapt to the different map. Now here you can see that there is no water. The path is not really long at the beginning, and then there are gonna be these hedges right here that are gonna just block line of sight. As you can see, we're just moving around a sniper. So yeah, for that reason, I could find a strategy for the first half of the game that is very similar to like a sub commander strategy, in my opinion. It's very similar to it, but it's gonna be with a tower that I think right here excels just because of how this map is built, and that is the tag shooter. So I'm gonna start with a that monkey and tag shooter with tag shooter 001, that monkey first, and that this one is the best start I could find also to develop into mid game and then to survive until I can afford the Avatar of Wrath. So yeah, you can see that like normally tag shooters excel when they're being placed in U-turns. So like for example here you can see there is a U-turn, 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 so there are a lot of U-turns, and that's why I think in this particular map going with a tag shooter strategy is it's just better because the tag shooter really exploits the mechanics of the path in this map. So after getting the tag shooter 202, first getting the first path, so getting more attack speed, and then unlocking the 12 tags. Now we'll wait until I can afford to place a ninja. You can see that I can survive perfectly throughout these whole rounds, and then I will place a ninja right here. Now the important thing about placing this ninja is that the bottom line here cuts ninja's hand in half, and then you place this ninja as close as possible to the right side. Why is this? For a very simple reason. I will then want to place of course the druids and the Avatar of Wrath here, so I will use this this room that there is to place the druids, but I want the Avatar of Wrath to be in range of a village, of course. So that's why I placed the ninja in a slightly worse position, but that is going to allow me to be able to place 4 druids here in line, and after placing a village right here I can have the last druid still in range of the village, so exploiting like having camo detection, the MIB effect, more range, and attack speed. And yeah, so in that way it's just better. And the last druid that I will play, so the one that should be around this area, is gonna also be the Avatar of Wrath. And so yeah, that's why I'm placing the ninja in this position. Now another important thing is that you place this tag shooter, leaving also a little bit of room here so that you can place an alchemist. That's also quite important in my opinion. So I will place an alchemist here, in this case as close as possible to the bottom side and to the left side. Now preparing of course for lab Bloons around 28, so we'll get this alchemist to 0-0. The alchemist itself can always pop lab Bloons, plus the Mixodip effect on both the monkey or the tag shooter may work. That also these towers, when they have Mixodip, they can pop lab Bloons, so that's just a double lab popping power. Yeah, so right now I will get the ninja 401. It's always a very useful upgrade, especially you're going to be seeing in all these rounds, like from 30 to 40, and then in some rounds when there are going to be some camo balloons and I will not have yet camo detection. So 401 ninja, here we go. then as I said here, I will place a druid. Very important placing these druids as close as possible to the bottom side. So you want to place these druids so that you're leaving as little room as possible between them, and so you can place more. You can place more in the same amount of space. If you're placing them more carefully, you can place more. So that's the tag shooter 203, and I will get it 204 right away. Yeah, that should be more than enough for around 40 as well. After I get also the Alchemist 300, so giving the brew to the tag shooter as well. Alright, here we go. Okay, so next I just want to place here one druid just to be sure that I'm doing everything correctly. Okay, and then I will place the village here. Again, very important, placing this village as close as possible to the top side and to the right side. So that's why I place also the druid, because otherwise you can place the village a little closer to the right side, but then you can't place a druid. So just the order of placing things is important in Chimps, because remember, you cannot sell towers. Alright, so that's a village I just placed, because then I will place right away another village. I got the Alchemist meantime 400. Anyway, I will get a village here. Again, same principle, top right side. Okay, I will get discount in this village, and I will get the village 302. Why I'm getting a primary training village? Well, very simply, in this way I'm already giving more attack speed to every tower other than the monkey, but especially I'm already making this tag shooter a lot stronger because of the primary training effect that has more oh, here you cannot even see it anymore, but it has more piercing, more range, and more projectile speed. And then now that I have also discount, I can have on the other village, I can just get camo detection. So in that way the ninja is not overwhelmed, and I can manage to pop all the camo balloons that will come in the next rounds until I can afford the tag zone. Now the tag zone, it's a very cheap upgrade, because you can see 25.9k, and also it's a very useful upgrade, because with this upgrade not only you have more tags and more attack speed, I think the attack speed stays quite the same, or maybe it's just slightly higher, but most importantly you have like almost triple range. So you have a lot, such a larger range that you will be seeing that I will cover right from the beginning until like this spot right here. So I'm covering all this first portion of the map, and that is just too good. And yeah, that is the way I could find to minimizing RNG to be able to get the to be able to like still get an Avatar of Wrath strategy, but at the same time like surviving, because unfortunately if you try to beat this map like with the ninja and then starting with the ninja or druids, you're gonna end up failing, because you're not gonna have enough mid-game damage until you can afford the actual Avatar of Wrath upgrade. And yeah, so this was just the best way I could find. So as always, you can see that just by slightly adapting to each different map, you can see that in some maps where obstacles may be a problem, or when there is no water, and so on, you can definitely just exploit each map's characteristics. And in this case, like having all these U-turns means that tag shooters are very strong, so why not? So that's the tag zone, and you can see the huge range, and this is the best thing about tag zone, other than the more tags and the increased attack speed. And then exploiting the fact that I have also here a primary training village, I will get a 402 boomerang as well, to help me doing damage to Bloons in general. And then here I should have enough room to place 1 and 2 alchemists, just in the late stages of the game. 032, applying the concussion and making mob class Bloons explode for more damage. And yeah, so here we go. I have everything set up to survive until I can afford the Avatar of Wrath. So now what I'm gonna do is I will just get the range increase on this village, and if I placed everything correctly, I should be able to place 1 and 2 more druids in range of this village. So this druid should still be also in range of the discount village, so that's perfect, because that is gonna make me save a little bit of cash. Alright, and here we go. So you can see that the druid is in range of the village, because you can see the sign and camo detection as well. And as I said, this top druid is gonna be the Avatar of Wrath. So then later on I will place, after I get the Avatar of Wrath upgrade, I will get an Alchemist 400 to buff the Avatar of Wrath. But for the meantime, I will just get it 014 and yeah, start saving the cash to get the Avatar of Wrath as fast as possible. Now, if you have followed my strategy, you should have enough cash for the upgrade in round 84. So you start around 84, you pop a couple of BFBs and with all the ceramics, and then you should have enough cash. You can clearly see that until round like 81, so until super cerams come out, I'm just destroying so quickly the balloons and all the ceramics that it's not even hard. So yeah, here I think primary training village is a must if you wanna make this tech shooter strong enough to survive until you can afford the Avatar of Wrath upgrade. I'm just leaving all the other druids here 000, but just so that they do a little bit more of damage, I will get them all 011. It's just a little bit of cash. It's like about 1k cash each. And so wait, 1k cash upgrading the 3 of them, and yeah, that's just gonna give them more range and damage. Why not? It may help. And you can see also why I placed the Alchemist as close as possible to the bottom and to the left side, because now the Alchemist is buffing, of course, primarily the attack shooter, but then it's buffing also the boomerang. See, sometimes that the boomerang has the brew, and that's perfect because the boomerang is the second tower that right now is doing the highest amount of damage with the attack shooter. The ninja right now, it's a little useless, I might admit, but yeah, it was useful at the beginning, so I'll take it. And also it will be useful until I can afford the Avatar of Wrath for now, rounds 81 and especially 82. So yeah, every tower it's useful in their own strength, so in their own ability. Even the Dark Monkey up here. Okay, so already around 79, you could see all those rounds with ceramic rushes or with a lot of mob class balloons, like around 75 or 77, were very, very easy. And here also, these, oh my god, should be easy as well. And from next round, the only thing that's gonna complicate is just the fact that ceramics are super, so they have like 3 or 4 times more HP, and they take longer to be popped. That's the only thing that will change. So round 81 was easy. Now here, round 82, the only problem is those fortified BFBs at the very end, because ceramics are also fortified, so they take a lot longer to be popped. And I think is especially in this round that the ninja it's useful once again. And as I said here, round 83 is easy, and at the beginning of round 84, just by popping a couple of BFBs, you should have enough cash to get the Avatar of Wrath. Or even in round, even before the beginning of round 84. So that's even better. So that's the Avatar of Wrath. Here we go. Now, because I got the Avatar of Wrath, and the Avatar of Wrath is off range of this primary training village, I will get now attack speed on this village. I will get the Alchemist. Now, even if this Alchemist is off range both villages, I don't really care. The important thing is that it's gonna buff the Avatar of Wrath and it's gonna make it stronger. And prioritizing it, of course, and yeah, that's just what I want. And of course, the Avatar of Wrath is just super good. The more balloons there are in the screen, the higher the damage will be. And so I don't really fear anything. I will get the MAB, preparing for DDTs. And then I will get these druids that I already placed. I will get them to pop list so that I can start giving more attack speed to the other druids, and especially to the Avatar of Wrath. And then after I get all the druids to pop list, unfortunately I don't think that it's a good idea to try to place like druids here, trying to buff further with attack speed the Avatar of Wrath, because it may happen that the Alchemist starts to like give the brew to other towers other than the Avatar of Wrath, and I don't want that. So I will just give only 3 stacks out of 5 to the Avatar of Wrath, but I think that should be more than enough. Here also we'll get this Alchemist 402. Then I will get a ninja here. 040, preparing for round 95 for DDTs. And also I forgot here that I want to get a Blue Gunner as well before the DDTs come out. Oops, that is the wrong upgrade. Okay, so now the strategy may fail because of the fact that I messed up the Glue Gunner. Because I don't even need the ninja activated ability, but yeah, definitely messing up with the slow on the mob class balloons is not ideal. Yeah, my bad. I just got the finger on the wrong path upgrade. Oh well. So placing here two Alchemist 032. Hopefully I will still be able to survive even if I messed up with the Glue Gunner. I will get here 402 attack shooter as well. Here, very important, at 99, using Bloon Sabotage to slow down those fast fortified DDTs. And yeah, that was the BAD. So yeah, even if I messed up the Glue Gunner, still I was able to beat it. So you can see how strong this strategy is. So hope you enjoyed. See ya. Bye bye.